What's up, guys? TheDevildogGamer here, and we are showing off some Exile stuff. Ever since I started playing Exile again, a lot of you guys have been like, oh, I miss Spearhead Exile, I miss the first person, I miss the tactical, you know, the crazy militarized. Well, I'm here to tell you that it's coming back. Yes, that is right, Dodd's got a server again, and all the old admins are working on getting a Spearhead Exile, first person only, hardcore military server up and running. And this is kind of a preview of what we're doing. Still no ETA on it, but it's being worked on. I mean, like, as I'm saying being worked on, like, vehicles are being tested with different anti-tank rounds or, you know, rocket launchers and stuff to see the balance and get everything pretty much, you know, right. So there's nothing OP out there. Kind of to give you an idea, the map we're going to be using is, I think it's called Isla Abramia, and it's made by Icebreaker. And the guy who made Lingor and Panthera. And this map is gigantic. Multiple islands that are not connected by bridges. Some that are kind of like land bridges. Multiple airfields, huge areas, cities, different areas, stuff like that. And you're probably wondering, well, how are you going to get to these islands? Well, we'll talk about that in a little bit. But I'll kind of show you like an idea of like the vehicles we're adding. This is not all of them. Pretty much every single vehicle that's in one of these mod packs is being added into as buyable, like F-22s, L-39s. People are gonna be like, oh, aircraft's gonna be OP. No, there's plenty to stop them. The T-50, the A-10. Oh, wait, we're getting F-16s and F-15s with customizable loadouts? Yeah, that's right. Talk about dropping JDAMs on people's heads. These are gonna be fucking legit. And then, of course, over here, we got a Saab Gripen with its RB-15 anti-ship missiles. Hint, hint. Hint, hint. Hint, hint. And then we got a little Zero Val with a little dive bomber, the BF-110. Now, all these World War II aircraft are going to be the cheap ones because they literally take one man-pad to destroy, and their guns are pretty shitty against other aircraft. So these are going to be like the entry-level stuff. Horton 229, ME-262, B-17. There's tons of things that are being added into here. I mean, the aircraft alone, it's going to be a highly militarized, highly active airspace. Pretty much everything's going to be active on this server. But again, you're probably wondering about how people are going to get to the islands. Well, I'm going to cover that now. So I'll be adding a few different little choppers here, like this little badass fucking HK-9 with a toe on it. But I'm going to use this to show you one of the special editions that we're adding into the server. Because it's something we've never done before, and it changes the dynamic a lot. So let's go ahead and lift off here, and I'll fly on over and show you some of the vehicles we're adding into the server. If I can find them. Ah, there they are. Yes, that's right, we are adding naval forces. Lots and lots of naval forces. All multi-crewed, landable. You can take Zodiacs off of them. Gunboats, torpedo boats, missile boats, fucking submarines, actual working submarines with torpedoes. We're gonna have a major focus on naval power because, as you can see, the map is gigantic. Lots of little areas you can go to. Yes, the sub does work. Yes, it does fire torpedoes. All of these ships drop boats. They fire multiple fucking surface-to-surface missiles, air-to-surface missiles, multi-crewed. There will be massive naval battles going on in this. And that's one thing we wanted to do different. Nobody ever does naval stuff on any of these servers. So I felt like it would be kind of cool to get in, do some naval things, since we have the map to do it. Just get on down. There we go. And get out. Get in as the driver. Oh, fuck it. Let's just torpedo some stuff. Harpoon operator, seat right. And let's go ahead and just murder that little thing. Ooh, there he goes. He's sinking. He's gone. How about that little missile boat over there? Oh, no, wait. Let's get in the front gunner seat. And there he goes. Sunk. Let's go to the phalanx operator seat. This one's kind of annoying because you gotta like take it up and then it kicks over. And VLS. This is more for air-to-air stuff. But if you look, let's go to the phalanx. No, it's the phalanx seat. Oh, my chopper's gone. Boo! Right in the back. And then check this out. You can do deploy rib left. Crew rib left. Any day now. But you can go out and, you know, board other ships, do what you gotta do, move from there. Oh, the chopper is still there. It was just you couldn't see it in the camera. And reboard the ship. This is going to add a ton of new gameplay to this. These are gonna be expensive. These are not gonna be cheap. Especially the submarine. The submarine's kind of OP, and that missile boat especially is OP. But just imagine being able to go out and do missions with, you know, bombardment fire from the coastline, or, you know, doing a coastal bombardment assault onto a fucking base and dropping the Zodiacs down. This is going to be amazing. So on top of boats and planes and helicopters, we're gonna have a huge selection of ground forces, everything from Swedish CV-90s, Leopard 2A4s, I believe. This is the STRV-122, but I think it's a Leopard 2A4 or an A5, one of them. The Amos, which is a mobile double-barrel mortar system. That's going to be something unique. The STRV-103, which I forgot to bring out. And then, of course, artillery. We're going to do, you know, the Scud in the last one was a lot of fun. And we wanted to expand upon that, bringing in normal artillery. But the problem is some of this normal artillery is really OP. Like this 2S19 will probably be the most expensive vehicle on the server because it can fire cluster AT mine artillery rounds, which just spam an area with AT mines, anti-personnel mines. This is the OP of the OP, to be honest. But smaller things like this have a smaller range, like this. I think this is a 2S1. Smaller range with HE shells. Then we got the TOS with its thermobaric rocket artillery rounds. This is the A222, which is more of a mobile, long-range artillery. And then you got this thing, which is the 4K15 Rubsvin, which fires these. It's a shore coastal battery. So this will be artillery that takes out ships with anti-ship missiles. And they do work. It's a one-shot kill. And then you got the Smirch with its long-range artillery. And all these can be used to target ships. These big ships are all slow-moving. And then you got this sucker, the Bastion P, which fires, I don't know if this is the one that we're looking for or not. I think this is, yeah, S800 Scud, ARMA-HE warhead. Let's hop on out. A double-barrel Scud launcher. Let's actually fire it. Where can we fire it? Let's fire it over here at the city. Does that work? Yeah, that'll work. I just gotta make sure it's set to fire. Boosh. And boosh. ETA 50 seconds, 45 seconds. So these will be expensive, but at the same time, on top of being expensive, they will be very vulnerable. Like aircraft. Aircraft, man pads are going to be a big thing. We're working on getting Pook SAMs in with like Tors, Bukes, SA-300 sights, Patriot batteries, but we're having an issue with that. But that is coming because we want the SAMs to be like an equalizer when it comes to like aircraft. With aircraft flying around, you don't want the aircraft being OP and untouchable. Man pads are going to be cheap. RPGs are going to be cheap. So there's be no excuse to, oh, I got raped by a tank. Well, fucker, did you buy the cheap-ass fucking rocket-propelled grenades and shoot it at it? You know? Oh, there goes one that just landed. Oh, that one took out a building. That's crazy. Same with man-pads. Man-pads will be super cheap, too. Missions will vary and be difficult. There will be tons of... And like, you won't be able to go to a one-stop dealer. And, like, to get the expensive stuff like planes and stuff, those won't be safe-zoned traders at all. You will have to fight through to get to the trader to get these things. And you will not be safe as you're buying them. So there's a lot of things that we're really working on and really want to show and just expand upon militarized faction versus faction. This is not going to be one of these servers. None of the Spearhead servers have ever been a solo experience. You got to group up to survive. They are first person only. They are hardcore. We set them that way because that's how we like it. We like the militarized stuff, but we like crazy, awesome battles where like group versus group, and that's what Spearhead Exile is. So if you come to this server, it's highly advisable to group up with your friends. It'll make your life easier because these things alone aren't going to destroy you. It's going to take a combination of forces, and you don't want to be stuck by yourself trying to defend against, you know, BMPs and fucking artillery strikes and, you know, fighter aircraft and shit like that, fighter bombers and stuff like that. But yeah, this is what we're working on now. Spirit Exile is coming. We are bringing it back. I know so many of you guys missed it. It's going to have a lot of really awesome things in it on an awesome map. And, you know, as soon as it's released, I'm going to give you guys the mod pack. You know, let you know where all the information to get on and join, because this is going to be where I spend most of my time. This is what Spearhead Exile has always been my top level Exile experience. And I want to share it with you guys, especially all the hard work the admins have been doing. So give them some time to finish it up, and we will get this ball rolling, boys.